have you here, Matti, with some things in the background. This is yeah. So Camilla, can you back off? So back. Do you see the exhibition now? Yes. Hi, Matti.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm pretty good. I came very early to this exhibition, so I had to have lunch. I've been here for a few hours now, but I'm in a good place. Where are we?
We are at the Museum of Far Eastern Antiquities in Stockholm, or Östasiatiska museet, which is the proper name.
Okay, but what are we celebrating here?
This is the opening or the opening reception of an exhibition called A New Layer that opens tonight. That shows a little bit, something like 35 pieces of objects made out of lacquer, all produced in Taiwan during a period of the last 2.5 years. And it's made by me, Carina Seth Andersson, Tough Architects, and Stina Lövgren. So it's 4 very different expressions in one exhibition, joined together in some kind of collection that is joined together by the lacquer as the main material that you could sort of see in each and every object here.
So how many objects have you made?
Myself? Yep. I think it's like 10 or something like that.
Could you have made more?
Yeah, I think so. It was really inspiring, and when you sort of got into the pace and started to sketch and develop this, then I could have easily made a lot more, but we ran out of money after a while.
So who financed this? You talk about money. Who financed this project?
It's a combination, but mainly it's an organization in Taiwan, a governmental organization. They're called NPCRI, who support Taiwanese craft, Taiwanese design, Taiwanese artisans, and they create projects and also workshops, both for Taiwanese designers and for foreign designers that they invite to the country to sort of make exchange collaborations. And this is a great example of this, I think.
So this is the launch of the collection that you present here at the museum. Is it going to be commercial?
God knows. We hope so, in one way or the other. But I think we all made it quite a lot to sort of gain new inspiration, to sort of try to go in a different direction. You interact with a new culture, you see a new material that you are pretty ignorant when you meet it the first time, and you try to sort of make something new and interesting out of it. You try to make something interesting out of your ignorance, I'd say, and that has of course inspired you to do other things when you're home working with manufacturers. So I'd say the project started in 2012, and quite a lot of the things I've done for other clients has been inspired by this, because you have been in Taiwan all the time, and now, I mean, we see the result of what we actually did, and it's so fun, because when you saw it in Taiwan, it looked nice, but when you saw it here, it became totally different, and all of a sudden you see that, hey, this is a collection, this is maybe something, and this is maybe not something you are aware of when you're in the middle of the process, so to speak. So let's see, maybe it is a commercial project after all.
I want to buy a few pieces, I think, anyway. So we'll see. Maybe I will have to finance it, because I have so much money. But no, let's not talk about money. But you've been a group of Scandinavian designers going to Taiwan. Would you say that the result now is typical Scandinavian design?
No, it's not, I'd say. But of course, I mean, we are Scandinavian designers with a Scandinavian heritage and somehow also Scandinavian values. And then you go somewhere completely different, where mindset, culture, materials, everything is different. So I think you have, it's a blend, a very strange blend or mix between the Chinese, the Japanese. I mean, Taiwan in itself is a culture of so mixed together of so many different components, and now we have mixed in the Scandinavian spice in it as well. But I don't think you can call it a Scandinavian design exhibition. Actually, it's something totally out of context or out of that context, I'd say.
Okay, well, thank you for your thoughts. Thank you very much, Matti, and good luck with the exhibition. And it's opening today at Östasiatiska museet, and it's going to be open for like a month or so, or how long?
3 months, actually. So it closes on February the 8th, so it's going to be on during the Design Week in Stockholm, and maybe renewed with a few more pieces, who knows?
So when you come to Stockholm Design Week, come watch this exhibition. All right, thank you very much, and see you. Bye. Hi, Signe.
Hi,
How are you today?
very good, thank you.
I think your English is excellent.
Thank you.
Yes. So, Signe, you are launching a new tea tableware. Is that what you call it? Tea tableware?
Yes, I like tea.
Yeah.
I drink tea, so why not?
Tea is fantastic. How many cups of tea do you drink per day?
Big, big cups, I think three.
Ah.
Three,
Uh,
with the milk.
And honey as well.
One sugar, one sugar.
I think that's amazing. I think what you choose to do this collaboration with Röhsska. How many years have you been working with Röhsska?
I've been working for many years, but many years ago, and now I return. So you can see it's a comeback for me.
It's a big comeback.
Yeah.
Okay, I wish you good luck with the tableware, and I look forward to drinking tea with you later on.
Yes, I see. Thank you.
So hi Tom, I'm here with Tom Hedqvist at Röhsska museet.
Hello there.
Let me have the mic. I want to hold the mic. You can't be a star all the time, Tom. What role do you have here at the Design Museum?
I'm director of the museum here
That's good.
since almost 2 years now.
Do you like it here?
I love it. I love it. I love Gothenburg as a town, and I like the museum a lot.
What is the biggest changes that you've made here at Röhsska?
Well, it's a complicated situation actually. So the major changes I've done is, or trying to do, is with the staff. I'm trying to integrate staff, and I'm trying to get everybody to work together towards one goal, towards one vision, if we have one. It's quite complicated, but it's lots of fun. I think the tremendous difficulty that is implied in this job is the great part. I love that. I don't know what happened to me, but I like that. It gives me lots of energy, as does this city.
Oh, that's good. That's good. In the background behind you now is the exhibition of Ann-Sofie Back, the winner of Torsten and Vanja Söderberg Award. You gave out that last week, was it?
Sorry?
You gave out that award last week, was it?
Yeah. Well, it's always done on the 4th of November, birthday of Torsten Söderberg.
And you divide it so like there's a Finn and there's a Swede and there's a Dane and a Norwegian and an Icelandic. So it's like every 5 years it's someone's turn. Do you do that, or how do you evaluate things?
Yeah, it's a Nordic prize, so it kind of it moves around from country to country in a fairly democratic way. I think I asked the jury committee to have it in Sweden this year. Even if it was, I think it was actually Finland's turn, but they said yes. I'm being a director of the museum. I immediately become chairman of the jury, So it's the jury is consists of the directors of the design museums in Scandinavia, and plus, of course, Thomas Söderberg, the son of Torsten Söderberg, who is an eternal member.
So apparently Ann-Sofie Back is the best Swedish designer ever, or
well, this is the first time that fashion is getting the prize in Sweden, and it's about time, because prior to this, it's gone to Iceland, to Steinen, and it's gone to Denmark, also to Vibsko, Søren Vibsko, but never to Sweden. And lots of stuff has happened in Sweden during these 20 years that the prize has been existing. So I thought it was about time. And I think Ann-Sofie, we decided on her as being the most interesting contender. So it was a mutual choice, no rows. And we looked at other fashion designers too. I think we looked at about 15 designers altogether, and then we ended up with Ann-Sofie.
I'm going to have a look at the exhibition later and maybe buy something, because you can buy things at the exhibition, I understand. But you should know then, we're having these conversations with all the other design museums. How is the Scandinavian or Nordic design field doing in 2014?
I think it's some change is coming on. I can feel it's a bit of a mess, actually. And I can feel that also that are sort of new young people coming on the scene. There are the young ones are getting older now, maybe getting more into getting more concerned about the shape of the planet, having children, having families, starting families. So it's I feel it's a little bit in between right now. There's lots of space to think, to reflect, and I think it's absolutely necessary to do that. And I'm very much an anti-product guy. So to me, the reflection is good. I can also feel there's something new coming on. It has to do with design-educated students that turn more into art. And what happens to them is that they don't want to produce products, maybe one or two unique products. And what they do is they apply art research. They do art research as part of their design process. That's fairly new. It's been going on for a while, but I see more and more of them, and it's very interesting. I'm keen to follow them to see what happens.